So this is actually an interesting one for me. This is a brand new account. Now, this is what I think is the dumbest addition Gaijin ever made to this game, which is guest accounts. So timdillon, this original account, only is like a level 4 and has like 5 arcade matches on it. Whereas this new account is clearly much more farther along and is, you know, premium. Like, let's see, 70, 60, 60, 60, 60, you know, and then there's no way he bought that legitimately that early. So it's effectively a $200 account as a blatant cheater account because of a guest account. So guest accounts are quite possibly the dumbest thing that Gaijin ever added to the game, and honestly have no bearing to be in the game anymore. Now, the thing is, according to Gaijin, the number symbol is a guest account. The problem is there's no proof proving that it is technically a guest account. So the easiest way for I think about that this guy is legitimately cheating is so this M4, this tiny is me guy right here. Watch him lock on and just follow this guy through the wall. It's almost instant. Watch the snap and then center mass the entire time. Center mass all the way through the wall. So the good thing is he's not very good in his tank, even though he is egregiously good in his other premiums he plays. But you can see him just staring at people through the walls using his little T50, which the T50 is super annoying to deal with, but I'm going to speed this up here because he does literally nothing in his T50 because he sits side on in front of an M4A2 expecting anything to go differently here except for getting absolutely murdered. Like that. And then he's going to spawn in to 2 different AAs and he's a little bit angry. So he goes into I'm mad mode and starts whining to mom in the basement, in his basement apartment, that he didn't get enough kills in his T50 and is going to start shooting at people from all manner of distances because he can't deal with losing very well. Look at the tracing on that. Just following it nonstop. Very unnatural movement from anyone in this game. And he's still a guy that is behind a pillar and is now behind a dead tank that he's not hitting anymore. Still shooting, still shooting, still shooting, still shooting, and then stops. And it's just the tracking on this guy is very, very blatant, and it's the reason why these guys keep using these dummy accounts that are quote-unquote guest accounts. I've seen so many cheaters at this point use these sort of doubling up versions where they are effectively quote-unquote testing their cheats on these accounts. And you see him, he's now shooting at this guy over and over. He's going to kill one guy, and then he's going to start shooting this guy, but he's behind the guy he just killed. So he can't shoot at him at all. So he's just shooting at a corpse over and over. Yeah, you know, stare at our M24, stare at the other M24, and then go stare at this guy over here, which you can't see at all. It's an SAV, which you can't see like at all because he's behind stuff. He gets hammered here from I think a ground ricochet, and then dies there. There's very much a lot of lag going on here. So he dies there again. So he's an egregious cheater, or a very obvious cheater, and he's 1 and 2 with the very obvious things. Now here's a great one you'll see. So you'll watch him range these guys from 3 kilometers. You see him looking at something. He's following some, like, look at that. You see the tracing going on there? And now he's falling, and so the tracer keeps moving around for where this guy is supposed to shoot. Oh, gonna go aim at this guy now. 3 kilometers. You see him snapping in the direction that P-51 is moving constantly. Shooting at the guy through the tree. Yeah. Making it as very obvious as possible. Still shooting at him. You've already killed him, dude. You don't need to kill him more. And now he's going to stare at this guy through the trees. Yep, kills him as well. So he's very good at killing aircraft with his cheats, but he's very terrible at killing tanks with his cheats. With his by the way, $200+ account, which he's already spent a bunch on. And now he's just going to sit here and do effectively nothing. So whatever his script he's running is, I think, more aimed at killing aircraft than it is for killing ground targets, because his system he uses is not very intelligent, in that it just sits here constantly doing nothing, having Ivan and Ivan over here nod at each other and do nothing, and then he does effectively nothing the rest of the game. So this is another proof that cheaters are ruining low tier now as well. Even though he has an account that has high tier, he's not doing anything else with it, because all he's going to do is sit down here and ruin low tier for the rest of the community. So, boarding this player as usual. Oh, here he goes. Obviously it's sped up because you can see how stupid this stuff is. And dead. And he deserves it. So as always, I hope you had good rest of your morning, day, evening, or night, and have a good one.